Anyway, yeah. Let's go. Hey, Katie. You know what? I've never been up this late. Yeah. Just gonna do a few. Because I want to play. Ah, thanks, Katie. I appreciate that. There were so many good people on live today. Son of Anders, Tommy Bryant. Oh, Tommy, you couldn't see him now, which was really terrible. And then Greg in Good Company was amazing. Son of Anders is seriously like my favorite artist, though. I love his stuff. Eric's amazing. But each of them is like, they're so unique in their own way. That's the amazing thing about listening to all these TikTokers. I wish everybody would listen to the original people. Because they all have something special to offer. And I'm not talking about just me, honestly. Everybody comes on here. Majority of people, and they all want to hear covers. I understand that's how people get people to listen. I just don't want to play that game at my age. I'm too old for that. I haven't been doing this my whole life. And yeah. Tommy's was tough, man. You couldn't see him at all, right? I'm the same way. I just want to hear originals. Like, I know people do wonderful covers, and I'll do a couple of covers here and there, but I want to see people do their stuff. Like, I'm here for, if we didn't have original artists, we would never hear anything new. Do you want to sit there and, like, I'm not ranking on Bruce Springsteen and Billy Joel and all, like, but what if you never got to hear anything new past the 70s? How depressing is that, right? Yeah. Let's hear some new stuff. I don't mean just me. Sorry, I have my glasses on. Now I can't read close. Earlier I had my contacts in. I put reading glasses on. Howie, I don't know. I was watching way too many good TikTokers live, yeah, so there you go. And I've had a couple of drinks, so now I'm pushing it. And I was waiting, so my son was out very late, and he just got home. My daughter was out at a concert in New Jersey, so I was trying to stay up late for her. So it was all about trying to stay up for the kids. Normally I'm in bed like 4 hours earlier. Yeah. Oh, did you? How? Yeah. I played earlier and then got off because I found out that Eric was on Son of Anders, and I'm like, I will always stop to watch Son of Anders, and then like Tommy was on, then Howie, Greg was on for 2 hours, and I'm gonna go to bed in a minute or so. Yeah. So if you're gonna go on, you can go on. I'm gonna go off, and I probably won't tune in, but I'm sorry. Thanks. I don't know. I feel like I was just gonna play a couple. Good to see you too, bud. Yeah. I haven't played much at all. I haven't played in 6 days. I'm just not playing much. Just I'm unhappy, that kind of thing. I did work this week, about 33 hours. It's not enough to pay the bills. You're not going? Oh, you're not going to? Okay. Let's see what time is it. It's 1:16 here, so it's like what, 12, 11, 10, 15 for you right now. I need to go to bed. But tomorrow's Sunday, or today is Sunday. I don't have to get up. But I've been getting up so early too, yeah. So here is at ease, anyway. Tomorrow, hey, might be the same like the other. The situation changes day by day, sometimes it smothers. But in my hammock here, the sand of beer is my druthers. I don't mind. I'm feeling just fine. Can't see the sun shine through the trees, on leaves, on leaves, through the trees, on leaves, on leaves. Yesterday is a world away from my hammock. Here with just a beer stays the panic. Close my eye off the drear of the forest near the panoramic. To the manic. Now I don't mind. I'm feeling just fine. Thanks, guys. I can't see the sun shine through the trees, on the leaves, on the eaves, through the trees, on the leaves, on the Yeah, Ashley, I'm up really late. Yeah, I was watching everybody else go live, and I was like, now I'm up. But I want to go to bed soon. It's after 1 here. Yeah. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Anyway, yeah. What am I gonna do? I was only gonna do songs that I know by heart. I don't know. Because then I have to turn my light on. I have to look at my lyrics, and I don't know if I can do this. You guys don't just stay up. Yeah. There's so few people staying up and watching me lately, which is all fine. I appreciate you guys though very much. Let me know what you want to hear. If you want to hear something in particular. I'm going to try this song. This is one of my newer ones. Let's see. I'm going to take this off. This is called Last Night. It's about it's a song about a car wreck, about young people going on a joyride and almost dying. 10 p.m. by you. Yeah. Oh my God. It's 1:22 here. It's craziness. Laura, how are you? Yeah, I don't know why I'm up. It's too late. I stayed up watching. No, I know why I'm up. I watched all the greats. That's all I have to say. Son of Anders, Tommy Bryant, Greg and Good Company. And, oh man, Greg and Good Company. Let me just tell you about Greg. Well, I'm happy to see you. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. I hate Greg and Company. Let me tell you why. I'm trying to go to sleep, and that guy's just pumping me up. His freaking band is amazing. Those guys are incredible. Yeah. Try not to curse. They're just so damn good. Like, they're so damn amazing, right? Like, every song is like I jokingly said, let's you know what? Let's talk about Greg, right? 100%. And you want to quote me and put it up there and tap him in? That's fine. Because, like I said, let's replace all defibrillators with Greg and Good Company. That's what I wanted to say. Because if I was dying and I needed my heart to be pumped up, just shock me with Greg and Good Company. That's all that's all I want to say. It is where we met, 100%. Yeah. Laura, you were like the biggest champion of them, and you got me into them, and like you pumped me up, but you didn't even have to. They're so fucking good. That's all I have to say. It's so fucking good. He's so good. The band is so good. Yeah. I'm so glad, Katie. Yeah. You know, and you know what? Half the time I forget to share the people I love, you know? So that's the thing. Like, I love these guys. I love Greg. Tommy is great. I wish we could have seen him tonight. And I don't get to see I don't get to see any of these people anymore because everyone goes on so late and I go to bed early here on the East Coast. And I love Eric. I love Son of Anders. His music is probably my most favorite, the stuff that hits me in the heart, my goth heart, as I would say to Mary Cellist. Yeah. And I came on, I was like, I wanted to go on live today because I've been feeling better about myself because I've lost a lot of weight. I don't know if you can see this, but there's no fat puffiness in here. I shaved my beard even. Not that I'm trying to brag about how sexy I am. Yeah, I don't... Tommy doesn't go on live very much at all, you know. And he went super... he's like in darkness. Right? Because, you know, look, I'm bringing sexy back right there, Laura. Boom, 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 boom. I'm bringing the energy that Justin Timberlake has not been bringing to, like, Bulgaria or wherever the heck he was. It's so funny, too, because lately I've done a couple of... I've done some lives where I talk too much, and then I feel unhappy with that because I'm trying to put the stuff up on YouTube so I can watch it. But I don't care tonight, Anyway, I did a live, and if you guys want to talk and say, just talk and laugh, that's fine too. It's cold out here, though. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ashley. Thank you. Yeah. It's super cold here in New York, which was the opposite of the way it's been for months. I'm actually chilly, but I'm glad because I'm not going to get bit by mosquitoes for once. I hope you guys are doing well. Nobody's doing well. The world is crap, right? It's just crap. And yeah, and I've been out of work for 2.5 months, but I got some work this past week through my old company. The company I never got fired from, I'm just been on hiatus with no return to work date, and I'll probably go on a hiatus for another month. But I got 33 hours worth of work, which is something, but not enough to pay the bills. I'm going to take my glasses off because I can't see anything. Yeah, and no one's doing well. Yeah, no one's doing well. Thanks, Ashley. I appreciate it. It's not enough, unfortunately. Yeah. Thanks, dear Laura. Um, it's been really, really stressful. I haven't wanted to go live at all. Remember, I don't know if you remember this, but from late February on, I was going live every day, right? And I felt I wouldn't say inspired, but I was like, I'm playing every day. And the whole point was, if I'm playing, I'm gonna go live, and I just have not felt it. Been really, yeah, sorry. Howard, I haven't watched the South Park, but I've seen every single TikTok of it, and yeah, thank you, Trey and Matt. That's all I have to say. And Stephen Colbert, and what the fuck's wrong with this world? I just don't even know. I stopped talking to my family members regularly and a lot of my friends regularly, and it hurts because I want to say, keep saying I'm going to write a song saying I hate the ones I love. That's my line. I haven't come up with the songs. I have 100 songs on my phone that I'm gonna write, but I don't even want to write the songs. Yeah, I don't want to write the songs. I don't want to play the songs. I barely play video games. Today my kids were out. My wife was out all day. My son and my wife went to the Yankee game. My daughter went to My Chemical Romance concert with her best friend, and I was home for 8 hours by myself. And I could have done woodworking. I could have done this. I could have done that. I did nothing. I sat in a chair and looked at the yard, fed the birds. That's kind of it. Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. Yesterday I was behind a guy who crashed into another guy in a car wreck. Might have been kind of the reason for it because I was behind the guy that sucked. He just couldn't drive. I'm an aggressive driver. So if you're doing 22 miles per hour, get off the road. I'm a New Yorker. I'm very New York. And this guy was terrible. He couldn't handle the curve. Every time he got to a curve, he slowed down. And then he finally started speeding up, and then there was a light turning yellow. It turned yellow, and it turned red, and he kept going. And I'm like, what are you doing? It's red. And he crashed into the car that was pulling out in front of him, and he T-boned it. And eventually, he crashed into the side. The other guy stopped. He got out. The car started to roll back. He got in. And I kind of drove away, and I'm like, I felt nothing. And that's kind of the way I feel nowadays about everything. I go through my days feeling nothing. I feel zero, I feel rage, and I feel sadness. I think I feel zero most and rage second. I hate to be talking about like this whole weird diatribe. I'm sure you guys feel very much the same. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to be one of these guys that comes on here and puts posts up about talking his philosophies and stuff, and his lives. That's not why I came on here. But that's just kind of how I'm feeling recently, and it sucks. Yeah, it is. I agree there, Laura. And I know people tune in and they like, oh, what's this guy talking about? Like, because I'm like that. I'm like, I don't want to watch people talk. I know there are plenty of people that do want to, and that's fine if that's your thing, Yeah, I feel rage all the time, Katie. It's crazy. I appreciate that, Laura, Howard, Katie. Yeah, you know, you sit there. I'm not saying I was always this really good guy. I wasn't. You know what I mean? I grew up in the '70s and '80s. We said the things that were wrong. We look back now and like, whew, why did we do that? Why did we say that? You know, but like, it was a different times, and that's fine. I'm not one of these rewriters of history. You know, I came from a conservative family. Why would that like off? And I had my views, and I'm not a liberal. To this day, I don't say I'm a liberal. My wife is super liberal. You know, my friends are super liberal. I still consider myself in the middle because I consider, you know, like there has to be logic. You can't be giving everything away. You can't be saying, oh, blah, 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 blah. You can't be all on one side and the other side. You have to, and as a country, think about as a country, you're trying to heal. Like anybody else will be trying to bring the country together, right? Trump. You know, how can you sit here and rank on one person for not doing a good enough job when you can't even make your family happy or your partner happy? No, this world is never going to be 100% correct. It's never going to be. You can't possibly. You know, it's you know, like the religious people. I know, Laura, you're religious and you're, you know, worship and stuff like that. I'm an atheist, you know, and I don't have a problem with you being religious if it makes you do the right stuff you do and it makes you feel good and you know you're helping other people. That's fantastic. You know, I have friends who are Republicans and religious, but I don't look at them the same way if they voted for Trump. And if someone's watching me now and saying, "Oh, forget that guy," that's fine. You know, I don't care if you don't want to follow me. Anyway, yeah, it's be a good person, right? That's my first thing. Be decent. Be kind. We spent all these years teaching kindness to elementary school kids. You know, Mr. Rogers, PBS, Sesame Street, and now people aren't kind. What the fuck is wrong with the world? That's all I have to say. All right. You know, probably should just go to bed. Ashley, 100%. You know, doesn't take much to be nice. Smile. Oh, the Mexicans are here illegally. They're not the criminals. We're going to... Oh, man. Just don't even get me started. I've got champagne in my fridge just waiting for the big, beautiful day. I pray it comes soon. Oh, wait. I'm an atheist. But if I was religious, there we go. Wait. All right. You're going to hear it there, Gloria. So thank you. I don't know if I'm going to do a good enough job. I have to put my light on. I have to put my light on for last night. But thank you. I appreciate that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I appreciate you good people, religious or not. It's about being a decent human being. Be a decent human being. That's all I have to say. Originally, I want this song to be bar chords. But I'm not good enough to do this. So I'm going to play the open chords. Yeah. Be a decent human being. How hard is it? You know? What the fuck is wrong with this world? I hate this country. Because of Trump. He emboldened the a-holes. This is not right. Hey, Summer. Last night. Oh, that's on the. It shouldn't be a capo. Here we go. Here we go. my words. When life don't let up, don't be dead. Wait a minute. When the light turns, don't be dead. I don't know how it's supposed to go. Something crazy happened instead. Something I can't remember. Must have passed out at the time. Somehow woke up feeling fine. Upside down between the pines. You're across one foot. I swear I saw my life pass right before me. So you and I died a fairy story. You and I story. Mom, Dad, glad I was your story. Thanks, guys. Swear some life has ready for me. So you died a fairy story. You and I story. Mom, Dad, glad I was your story. We were lucky, that's a fact. We emerged somehow intact. Somehow did not go impact with another driver. Lost your car and license, and both of us in a sense, but we're still in the present tense. Car crash survivors. Here we go. I swear I saw my life pass right before me. You and I died a fairy story. The images mostly was your glory. Mom and Dad, glad I was sorry. Oh, sorry, let's go. That was terrible. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. That was a really bad version of my song. But then again, I haven't practiced it, so there we go. The crickets showed up. Yeah, summer. They're always here. Appreciate that. Thanks, guys. I don't want to go too far back. Yeah. So the problem is I haven't played. That's one of my newer songs, and I've played it 5 times. Yeah, 5 times maybe. I practiced it early today, and I went slower, and I kept saying to them, I have to do this song slower. And yeah, there we go. All right, what should I do next? What time is it? Oh my God, I should really go to bed. 1:40. Are there really 6 of you here? We did capitalize on the crickets. You know, they actually get a cut of what I make. So of my 0.000 of an eighth of a cent. I watched something today though, which was really funny. Somebody, it was a meme that said, "What if you could replace? What 2 animals would you replace if you could?" It was like these guys playing video games, and the one guy said, "I would love to replace crickets with the screaming goats." And I thought, oh my God, have you ever seen the screaming goats? Now, picture that with the crickets. There literally are hundreds of crickets out here. Have you heard? Ah! And I thought, I thought that was hysterical, right? And it was so stupid and funny. But I love stupid and funny because, you know, that's it. If you're not stupid and funny, or if you don't enjoy stupid and funny, what's the point, right? Anyway. 6 people here? All right. I don't know why you're here, but thank you very much. I'm going to do All Is Lost. It's so cold, I don't even know if I'm in tune. Yeah, me too. Right, Ashley? Right, yeah, Ashley, right too? Summer. Can you imagine if you're sitting out here and like you're camping and all you hear is ah! Times 100 or 1,000. Oh my God, Howard, really? How do you even buy that? Are they here in the States? I thought they were only in I don't even know where they are. I didn't think they were in the States. Are they the same as the goats that climb trees? Why are you guys up? Go to bed. Oh wait, it's 3 hours earlier for you. I appreciate that. This guitar keeps digging into my leg, so if you see me moving oddly, it's because of that. Alright, I'm going to do All Is Lost. I like this song a lot. It's how I feel about the me in the world. I'm not one of these people who wants to talk or wax poetically about himself. I've seen plenty of musicians that they just talk about themselves, and I guess they think that that's the thing, storytelling and imparting how deep they are, but that's just not me. I feel like the songs speak for themselves, but every now and then I want to talk about a song because I know people feel the same way. I guess that's how it is. I'm not trying to explain to you how deep and beautiful and wonderful I am. I still don't play this great either. It's crazy because I consider myself an artist and a writer, but I come from such a matter-of-fact background. Family who's not artistic or doesn't even appreciate it or follow the artistic. I don't know. There's no spark in my heart. Can't attempt another start. 'Cause life is torn apart. My attempt at being art. You see all the poetry has been beaten out of me. I've no more artistry. All has ceased to be. All is lost. All is lost. You say what happened to that man who always had a plan, thought he could and can. You say just can't understand. You see, I'm all out of fight. I'm a dog with no bite. I'll go away tonight and turn out the light. All is lost. All is lost. All is lost. All Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Um, I can't see anything. Sorry. Thanks very much, guys, for the likes and loves and the hearts. I appreciate that. The goats. Thanks, Laura, if you're there. Deep and beautiful. Katie, you go to bed. I'm just catching up on all of this. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. 4 people with me? Ashley, you say that every single time. That's hilarious. Sleep's a lie. Thanks, Summer. I appreciate that. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I like that song a lot. It's I sing it better when it's earlier because I can hit that all right. But I kind of like when I don't sing the oh oh because it feels defeated, and I like that. So I don't apologize for not singing it well. Sometimes, it's like a poem. It's like I wrote poetry way back in the day. I consider myself a writer for many many years, and poetry and music and stuff like that and acting. Like when people are putting themselves out there, that's the thing. Like the art is you're committing to what you're doing. So I like that song because it's not perfect and Jim Perfect, as I always joke around and say. Oh, thanks. I love this. So I'm always scared when people see this hat because I feel like they think like, oh, this guy's a Trumper. I'm not a Trumper. I've always loved camouflage and military, and I like old school golf stuff I grew up with. Appreciate that. So yeah, I just always liked that. I always liked camouflage and military, and khaki green, army green was always my favorite color, and then that kind of thing. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, totally. Send me. Oh, your friend, yeah. By all means. You do too, Ashley. Yeah. Send me the link, guys. Send me the link in either here or on YouTube. Yeah, that'd be really cool. It's interesting because I had another person who follows me on YouTube. He's a really nice guy, CB Burt, Craig Burt, actually. And he was trying to get me to write a song to his poems. He's a poet by nature. He does a lot of haikus and he does a lot of mixes. But I tried to explain to him like I don't write songs to what I've written. Like I think maybe 3 songs I wrote, and then I put music to them. But most of my songs they come from me strumming and playing. So I write to the song. I write to whatever I'm coming up with, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. And a lot of times when I'm writing something, I automatically have the vocalizations or the idea or the hint of the song. And then in the last couple of years, though, I come up with songs where sometimes I've woken up with a song in my head and it's a bigger song than I can possibly do better. And or a song when I'm going in the shower. So it turns into a gym song, which is fine. But I really wish I could capture the stuff that's in my brain. It's painful. It's like I'm not trying to say I'm a genius. I'm trying to say the stuff that's in my head could be genius, and I wish I could capture it. And that's the difference, I think. Like the stuff that pops in my head is like, oh my god, it's amazing. It's not me. It's there. It's like a dream. So if you have the most awesome dream, you can't say, well, I'm the guy who dreamt the dream. Although we know somebody who would say that I dreamed the greatest dreams. God, I hate that fucker so much. Anyway. Hey, Chris, how are you, buddy? I hope you're doing good, bud. Ashley, your mom is lurking. That's funny. All right, I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 more songs. Did I do this song, the new song? I think I did that in the earlier show. I'm going to do that now. Where's my capo? Where's my capo? My capo. By the way, if you guys want to go to bed and just say, Jim, I'm going to bed. I just said to my kids today or yesterday, let's go get Joe. You ever do that one there, Laura? Hey, Joe called. I'd be like, Joe who? And you go, Joe Mama. You have to do that one. The kids love that until they don't love it anymore. Joe Mama. Alright, this one's called This Song. I like this song. I want to do harmonica to it, but it's in a lower key. And the one harmonica I was doing, you have to breathe in and not, or suck in instead of blow. You have to suck instead of blow. And there's so many in jokes right now. I'm not even caught up with these. All right, anyway. Let's see how this goes. Whoops, didn't know that the camera's on my cell phone was that strong song. Kept on playing and humming along till I had the tune for this here song. I was strumming along and humming along till I found the words for this here song. I was strumming along and humming along till I had the words for this here song. It's all just practice as I played this tune in the late afternoon in the middle of June. Maybe later or sometime soon I would find the words for me to croon. I was strumming along and humming along till I had the words for this here song. I was strumming along and humming along till I had the words for this here song. Eventually the words would come to me. I could finally go finish the song. As you can see, it's not always easy. Continue just strumming along. I can find this song. Like what I heard, I was on the way out, but I tell you no, I was on the past. Asked me, please open up spout. When it did, yeah, nothing came out. I was strumming along and humming along, trying to find the words for this here song. Strumming along, humming along till I found the words for this here song. I put it all down and I picked it right up. Got it in my arms and I loved it. Said to my brain, you know what's up. The brain said, hey, yeah. Humming along, I was strumming along, found the words for this here song. I was strumming along, humming along, till I found the words for this here song. Eventually the words would come to me. I could finally go and finish the song. As you can see, it's not always easy. Not everybody can sing this song. I was strumming along, humming along till I found the words for this here song. Strumming along, I was humming along, found the words for this here song. Picked up and know that I wasn't alone. Couldn't hit record on my cell phone. Didn't know I did, I was so in the zone. That caused me to let out an audible groan. Started to read all the chat displaying, and none of it was that old dismaying. Couldn't believe what they were saying. Keep going, Jim. Keep on playing. 'Cause they were humming along while I was strumming along, trying to find the words for this here song. They were humming along while I was strumming along, trying to find the words for this here song. Strumming along while I was humming. They were humming along while I was strumming along, trying to find the words for this here song. Humming along while I was strumming along, trying to find the words for this here song. Humming along while I was strumming along. I mess it up because it's so new and I haven't practiced it outside of here. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Katie, thank you so much. Laura, thank you so much. I actually like that song, so keep going, Jim. Katie, thank you. When I did the live the other day, you did it. And I really appreciate you listening to the words and saying that. It's whoa. What's a panucci? I don't even know what that is. Anyway. Should I do another one? Or should I just go to bed? Oops. I hate when I bang the guitar. You know what? I'm not one of these perfectionists who get all freaked out, though. In the end, it's just a thing, right? All right, let's do one more. Two more. Let's do goodbye, everybody, and then maybe. What do you think, guys? Let's see. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate that. More. All right, thanks. I appreciate that. I don't know how much people are talking to me or what there is. I'm missing all the conversations. Are they? Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that, Summer. And not the screaming goats. Ah! Remember, picture the crickets are replaced by screaming goats, and you'll be like, "Oh, not so great." How are you guys liking the background? Is it good? I'm trying to get the. I was trying to get the lights too. See the lights? It's so nice. Anyway, yeah. This is my song. This is one of the more recent ones. I appreciate that. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah. We have such bad mosquitoes here that my wife and kids can't come out and enjoy the yard, and even I have a tough time. I mean, I spray myself down. I am literally layered with Deep Woods bug spray. But now it's really cold. It's going down to 61 here, and it feels colder than 61 actually. My wife attempted to come out. She's like, "Nah, I'm not even gonna bother." My poor son and my daughter, they are literally like, they're like the dessert for the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes love them. They love me too, but like when I get bit, I itch for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, but they get welts. I don't even know what it is about their bloodline. Yeah, it's insane. Anyway, yeah, it might be my wife's Vietnamese blood in them because they're half Vietnamese, my kids. I got enough Irish, Italian in me to destroy that, I guess. You get the welts too, Laura? Yeah, it's crazy. This year, especially my wife and kids, like they got bit by one, and like literally it's like this huge, like it's almost like a trench being built up on them. It's crazy. Yeah, today, summer. I'm in Long Island, New York. Today's high was 82, which was amazing, and it was beautiful. It was not hot, and yesterday was even cooler. I think it was 78, 79. Tomorrow's supposed to be 89, but right now it's 61 degrees, like, and it's chilly 61. Like I'm not even like. It's amazing. I didn't have any air conditioners on today. It was the last couple of days have been fantastic. In August too, which is crazy. Yeah, same here. They love us all here in summer. I don't know what to do. I sat there and like, well, maybe vodka will stun them. Maybe bourbon, maybe tomato sauce, maybe nothing stops them. I don't know. I don't even know what works. Whoop. Oh, let's go there. All right, I'm gonna do goodbye, everybody. Let's see how it goes. This should be on the 3rd fret. Yeah, it's gonna get warm and hot as crazy, you know. Space heater in August. That's insane. I understand if you're like on the West Coast, because I remember I think it was Mark Twain that said the coldest winter he ever spent was June in San Francisco or something like that. And I went to San Francisco in June. It was summer in San Francisco. That's what it was. My wife's birthday is beginning of June, and we used to go away on our vacation where we had kids, and it was freezing. It was summer in San Francisco, something like that. All right, let's do this. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read all the messages, and I'm being boring. I'm going to try to do the song right, too, because I have a plan for it where I do the picking part, picking with the harmonica, and then when I do the chorus, I know how it's supposed to be, but I never get it right. Appreciate that, Laura. Stayed in place for far too long, for fear of standing out. Held my tongue to spite my heart and stifled every shout. Step back and watch the world implode till I can set out. Starting up a better life by taking a new route. I watched as everyone around me said to go insane, and I wondered if they ever thought of using their own brain to see the things that I could see so plain. It was something that they couldn't do, but which I can't explain. I tried so hard to sway their thoughts and help them see the light, but the more I tried, the more they fought from morning into night, until I finally reached this point of giving up the fight. Why bother when the world I know can tell wrong from right? I fought the good fight till I lost and watched the world burn down. Everything I loved and knew was nowhere to be found. All the wage that I had known was beaten to the ground. Now I've cut these ties to those closed eyes, but I'm no longer bound. So goodbye, everybody. I've got to go and I'm leaving goes. You oh God, what you wanted. Hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, fuck you, everybody. Now I'm leaving here and shed a tear. I'm no longer haunted by future's great unknown. I don't know what it is. I need to practice it to where I get a finish. I can't do it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Laura, thanks so much. Those are most of the new ones, too. I wish I could do that better, though. Thanks very much there, Summer. Thank you. Thanks, Katie. You guys still here? You want to hear one more? Should I do maybe? Should I do maybe and call it quits, or should I do maybe and one more? I don't know. All right, I know everybody likes maybe, so I'll do maybe. Oh, my nose is wigging out. Thanks, Laura. Why am I up? I'm like at your hours right now. I'm at Laura hours. I'm at Gloriosa and Tommy hours and everybody else. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. where I am. That's insane. Maybe in two more. Maybe two more? All right. I have so many songs, like some of them are they're too boisterous, and I feel what's the you guys watch Family Guy? It insists itself upon you. I feel like I'm insisting myself when I try to do the more boisterous songs. Oh man, I wish. You know what? I would do my song if I was gonna do a Greg song. It would be "Quiet Days and Quiet Nights." That song speaks to me more than any other song of his. I love that song. I love that song. And "Dedication Song" is my favorite of his too. Yeah. 2 a.m. is one of my favorites. I always request 2 a.m. to him. You know, it makes me feel like I'm back in the '90s and talking to some girl in a bar in New York City. Yeah. When I was young and handsome and didn't realize I was young and handsome, you know, that kind of thing. Somebody once they put something up recently that if you can go back in time and realize, you look back, and especially now as a 55-year-old father of two, going to 56. My mom died at 58, just shy of 59. You sit there and you think about how the good old days, you should realize that if you could only realize when you were in the good old days, I think that's a huge thing to think about. I'm not in them now. I know this now. I'm not trying to but the good old days, like my 20s, my 30s, you know, late teens, 20s, 30s, like those really were the good old days. And you wish you could. I tried telling that to my son the other day. I'm like, remember this, because he's always complaining about going to work. He works at a restaurant 3 days a week tops, you know. These are the good old days. So remember that. 47. Oh, wow. He's a decade older than you, right? 8 years older, actually, right? You're going to be 39. 47. Wow. My best years physically, 42. Douglas Adams, the answer to everything, right? Hitchhiker's Guide. I used to be pretty witty and smart. I got stupider as I got older, tired. 39. 39 was, man, you're in the good old days right now. I'm on the downslide. As I keep saying to my kids, I'm in my early autumn. I think that's what I said to my kids. If I live a full life, it's my early autumn. Yeah. If you think about your life in quarters, I think that's the way to look at humanity now. Most of us don't live past 85. 85, what is it, 79 for men? Is it still 79 for men? 83, 89? Whatever the lifespan is. Ashley, you're 37. Yeah, you're still in the prime, the young prime, 37. God dang. I was kind of fat at 37 and out of shape, though, because I was a new dad. New dads, new moms, like the dads gain that weight. You gain that empathy weight. I can tell you why too, because you don't sleep. My son didn't sleep for 4 years. You eat everything they don't eat, so you're eating every single Cheerio, and you don't realize how much carbs hit you when you're a grown up. Carbs crush you. Cheerios, Goldfish. They're all so dang good when you're sleep deprived and your kid's not eating it, and you're looking at it, you're staring at it, and popcorn and everything else is like, oh, my glasses are so good. I have to clean these glasses. Sorry, guys, for a second. Carbs are the enemy of anybody over mid 30s, and or if you're just not naturally thin. I am not a naturally thin guy. I've lost weight now, thanks to depression. Normally when I'm depressed, I eat a lot of crap, but I've been like depressed in a different way, differently. So, Lucky Charms. God dang. Yeah, dry cereal, right? You eat it, right? And you're like, oh, it's just dry. There's no milk, but you eat so many fistfuls. That should be like a movie, like a Clint Eastwood, a fistful of cereal, right? A fistful of goldfish, fistful of Cheerios. They're so enjoyable. That's the problem. You know, if you're not 25 and under, though, they're brutal. I can't believe you guys are sitting here listening to me talk about stupid things like this. Thanks. Was it 2 something in the morning? 2:15. All right, let's do another song. What did I just do? Oh, I'm gonna do Maybe, right? All right. Oh my Captain Crunch. God. Peanut butter Captain Crunch was always my favorite, and then Crunch Berries second. Oh my God. I love Golden Grams to this very day. They're just so dang. I love cereal. So when I met my wife, I was the Jerry Seinfeld of Friends. I used to eat, honestly, 5-10 bowls of cereal. I had a small bowl, skim milk. I always ate with skim milk, and I would sit there and eat bowl after bowl. I would mix them, but I would always make enough. My whole thing was a cold crunchy ratio. It had to be enough cereal to where the milk was cold and it never got soggy. And I just ate multiple bowls, and I was at my thinnest ever. I was so skinny. I was working in New York City, but then again, I was walking everywhere. I was skating in the park. Yeah, I loved cereal. Yeah. I still love cereal. My kids like it now. I just had Cocoa Pebbles, and they love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I still love Cheerios, too. I just actually bought some light milk the other day because I'm so concerned about my daughter because she has my genes. I don't want her. She's more like me than my son was. My son's got my wife's skinny Asian genes. He's super thin. And my daughter, who's thinner than I was, just don't want her having issues to where she ends up hating me someday. Cereal chat, we should have something like that. Honey Nut Cheerios are so good. They're so sweet. I like to mix them with regular Cheerios, but oh man, cereal. We can thank what was Kellogg's first name? I know probably Eric, son of Anders, knows everything because he's like the big scientist guy. But I did a report or something years ago on Kellogg, and there was a movie called what was the heck of a movie called with Bob Hoskins starring as him, I believe, back in 1990 or so. And he came across the Kellogg's cornflakes by accident. He was trying to make something and he toasted it and he burnt it, whatever he was making, because he was a big health aficionado and ran a sanitarium, I think, at the time, but a sanitarium, not an insane asylum, for people to come and get healthy. And that's how he created the cornflake, and that's how it was created. I want to say it's like late 1800s. And yeah, that's how the cereal was created, which is amazing. Yeah, you can look that up. What was it? Wow, what the heck? It's tickling my brain, the name of it, but I can't remember the name of the movie. But look it up if you want to. But it's really kind of cool to think. I love etymology of words and how things came about. I've been reading this book called Every Living Thing, which is about the two guys, one from Sweden, one from France, who were trying to catalog and categorize plants and other stuff as well. Linnaeus, who Eric was talking about, I told him about the book. And I love the book called The Professor and the Madman, about the creating of the OED, the Oxford English Dictionary. It's one of the greatest books ever made. Also, a really good movie with Mel Gibson, whom I don't like anymore, but still a great movie. But Every Living Thing was about that kind of thing, about the creation of that kind of stuff. And I don't remember how I was getting to that. This is what happens when I talk. If I'm drunk and talking with people, I go on tangents and talk a million miles per hour. Which one? Yeah, there's some great stuff. The Professor and the Madman is a great book. If you ever get a chance to read that. Devil in the White City. If you want to read nonfiction that reads like fiction. and of course, not True Blood, In Cold Blood, Truman Capote, In Cold Blood, um, Devil in the White City, which was supposed to be made for decades now. I think Leo was attached to it, and Scorsese, forever, and then yeah, Devil and the Man, Professor and the Madman, great nonfiction that reads like fiction. You'll be riveted and you'll learn stuff, and it's so cool. Oh, that's how. So I was talking about Linnaeus and Every Living Thing. They talked about the word physics. They were studying a thing called physics, which goes back to Latin apparently, and they spelled it with Physicks, like six, and that's how we got to the word physicians, because physicians kind of came about that, but they didn't say it in the book. But I realized that's where we get the word sick from, physics, and it's kind of so cool. Not the physics that we study today, but physics that led to physicians and physics. I love that kind of stuff, and I wish I don't retain it as easily as I used to, because I'm old and just keep going forward and I don't care so much, but it's always still kind of cool to learn something new. I used to be a big Jeopardy fan. I could never solve the puzzles now, but I used to solve them all the time and make my kids think I was the most amazing person in the world. All right, here we go. No more talking, but thank you to the 6 people that are listening. I appreciate it, guys. Let's see if I can sing now, right? Maybe I can be something that's new, a thing that's not been seen by me or you, something that's so good it can't be true. Maybe, 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 maybe. Thanks, Laura. Maybe I can be something you need, a thing that we could never have conceived, something that seems like it's make believe. I've stayed on way too long, way too late. If someone else is going to go live, by all means. Sorry to take up your time. Thank you so much for stopping in. My nose is wigging out. Who did I miss? Howard, thank you. Guys, who's here? Let me just say goodbye to everybody that's here. No apologies. Well, I appreciate that. Gloriosa, thank you so much. Howard, thank you so much. Summer, thank you. Ashley, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Like, you know what? Like we keep saying, be a good person. Be nice, right? What the heck is wrong with this world? Yeah. I hate this timeline. If I was Thanos, I would end a lot of people. That's all I have to say. That's the world. I'm not a good person. I'm not a religious person. I'm not a... I'm human, but I'm an angry human at times. So, yeah, depressed a lot. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. Have a great, great rest of your weekend. It's 2:25 right now. I don't know what that bug was just now. Anyway, thanks, guys. Take care, everybody. Get some sleep. I should be like Ferris Bueller. You're still here? Go. Go home. Go. Go. Bye, guys.